Hey, it's Retro, and today I'm gonna be talking about the worst tweet I've ever seen on Twitter in a while. As you may or may not know, I am part of the furry fandom. I know the disappointment does not end there. In this beautiful fandom where nothing goes wrong and everyone is respectful, there comes a time every once in a while where one person fucks up and ruins it for everyone. The person in question today is someone known on Twitter as John Wolf. Before I start talking about what this person has done, let me just talk about this amazing Twitter bio. 23. Is that supposed to mean 23 years old? The amount of children in your basement or the amount of family members that disown you? I have no idea. Smells like weed. Yeah, I did not need to know that. Tastes like key lime pie. Also, I did not need to know that. Love being blasted out of my mind while getting blasted from behind. Wow, it's as if I don't care. And yes, before anyone says it, I am fully aware that this person is a not safe for work account and that I am a minor. And also that minors should not be looking at not safe for work accounts. But I'm not here to look at any of the media that is presented in this Twitter account. I'm just here to talk about the drama that is surrounding it. But with that said, let me actually talk about the topic now. So a few days ago, John Wolf made this tweet. By the way, sorry if it's a bit blurry. This is a second-hand photo I got since the original tweet was deleted and I didn't have a chance to screenshot it. Let me read it out for you. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that first word. Join us as we come for cancer. That might be the shittiest slogan I've ever heard in my life. We will be raising money and donations for testicular cancer awareness through this charity. Drinks, food, a giveaway, and of course, come. Just saying that sentence alone makes me want to vomit. Then they put this poster that looked like it took 10 seconds in Photoshop to make, and there you go, the most disgusting event I've ever heard in my life. Obviously, by me reading it, you could probably already tell what's going on here. They want to make some sort of sexual event, and the money generated from that event is going to go to a testicular cancer charity. This so disrespectful in so many ways. Because first off, you could have picked a better approach to this than making a fucking sex party. There are so many different ways of raising money for charity, so I have no idea why you picked the most disrespectful way of doing it. Like, I get that you are not safe for work account and that's the only sort of thing that you do on this account, but if this was the only option you had, you should have never organized this event in the first place. Because this entire thing doesn't make any sense, which brings me to my second point, which is that most people living with testicular cancer cannot ejaculate and produce semen naturally. People were calling this out in the comments of the original tweet. Here's one of the tweets that John Wolf actually responded to. I'm not gonna read the entire thing, but you could pause the video if you want to read it yourself. Basically, what is happening here is after being confronted with the information, John Wolf admitted to not knowing that this was part of the disease. I'd like to mention that the person who made this comment claimed at the end that John Wolf only picked this disease so he could have a reason to host the sexual event and that he doesn't even care about the disease. I would agree with this claim because it's obvious that he put little to no effort into actually researching the disease in the first place. My thoughts on it is the original idea was to just make a sex party, but John Wolf is using the testicular cancer as a way to influence more people into participating. Obviously, after John Wolf made this tweet, there was a lot of backlash by many people, including me. And as I said before, he eventually deleted the original tweet. But that was not the end of it, because after the tweet was deleted, he made another tweet which is basically an apology. But you would soon find out that this apology is complete dog shit. Let me read it out for you. Hello. Our intentions were to never insult or offend anyone that has cancer, has dealt with cancer, had family members that have dealt with or passed away from cancer. We are genuinely sorry to anyone that was offended by this and empathize greatly. All three of us have had losses in our family from cancer and can sympathize with anyone that has lost loved ones or watched them battle with cancer. Wow, It's not like we're using this to get sympathy points for the people we have offended or anything. Due to the feedback and comments we've read and seen on Twitter, we are going to be changing the party name, theme, and details. We are no longer going to come for cancer, and we'll take the come out of the party. What the fuck am I reading? Instead, there will be other activities and events to raise money for the charity. Instead, that will not be done through coming. We will still have drinks, food, and music for all those that attend, and will still be doing a raffle. We still plan to raise money for a good cause, and that will stay our goal. And there you have it, the most dog shit apology I have ever heard in my life. First of all, what the fuck is wrong with you because you keep on saying you would come in your apology? It just seems so informal to use that word. You could have just said, okay, we're not going to be doing any sort of sexual activity in the event. Like, how immature are you to the point where you can't even use another word other than come to describe a sexual activity? It just makes the entire apology seem so shit, and it makes it seem like you don't even care about what you say. You're just saying it just to make an apology. You don't care if you actually offended anyone or not. And also, I love how out of nowhere, all three of you just had a loved one that died from cancer for no reason. I'm pretty sure this is a lie, because if you did have a loved one that died from cancer, you wouldn't have made the original tweet in the first place, because it would have had some sort of respect to the people who have died or is suffering from cancer. But do you want to know a funny thing about this entire situation? Some people actually went out of their way to ask the people who host the testicular cancer charity and asked if they were associated with John Wolfe or was aware of his event. And they responded with saying no, and they didn't even know that the event was even happening in the first place. So John Wolfe wasn't even connected to the testicular cancer charity in any way. That just proves that John Wolfe was just using the testicular cancer charity as a way to take advantage of it and doesn't even care about helping people with testicular cancer in the first place. Because he obviously showed no interest in researching or learning about testicular cancer, nor did he try to connect with anybody who was hosting a testicular cancer charity. As I said before, I think the only reason why he was supporting a testicular cancer charity is so he could promote his sex party. So there you go, that's all the information that I managed to gather from this situation. Now that John Wolfe has been exposed and people start learning about his true intentions towards the charity, he probably won't do the safer work party that he promised in his apology letter. Because now that people know that everything was fake, he probably would just go to the original plan, which was the sex party. Because at this point everyone hates him. So he might as well just go to the thing that he wanted to do instead of trying to ease people that already hate him. If that does happen, I wouldn't be surprised because that just seems like something he would do. But I guess we just have to wait and see until the event actually happens. I advise you not to interact with John Wolfe because he just seems like a horrible person. So yeah, this is the end of the video. By the way, sorry for not uploading in a while. I just really didn't have any motivation or any new ideas to make a video on. But anyways, see you next week. Bye.